Well, hello everyone. Hello indeed. We are in Costa Rica here at Flying with Mike, and we are about to depart for Miami. With the stand-up cancer livery to American Airlines. Promised you a flight from Virtual American. Here it is. Glad to have you aboard. Sorry for the weird kind of startup there. Just wrapping up a couple things. And you know, the music caught me again. Feet flat. And, well, we're going to try and catch up. Now, the cool thing is here, much of the U.S. is about to see a massive temperature change. Or at least much of the middle, I should say. I think the East Coast has not seen much of this lovely warm weather, but I'm not certain about the West Coast, but I definitely know the middle of the country has been really warm. As a matter of fact, here outside Flying with Mike's window, it's 73 degrees. Let me check my calendar. Yeah, it is December. However, with December, with winter, we know the temperature usually goes one way when you're at that temperature, and it's going way down. So what a better place to start off with than Costa Rica. To be exact, we're in Liberia, Mike Romeo Lima Bravo. And we are going to head on up to Miami, Florida. So we're going to keep it warm. Unfortunately, y'all can't hop on up north because we're way down south. But hey, I hope you enjoy the warmth and the company that'll accompany us as we trek northward. So again, this is the A320 from ToLiss, stand up to cancer, and we are in the 231 version. So, all right, let's climb aboard and see what is to be seen. All right, we are, again, as you can tell at the bottom, using all, oh my gosh, I just went totally, ABC camera. And it is a really good tool. Hang on a second. A better of course, you know, keep it simple, and Flying with Mike can't get it right. It is a better camera. We've been kind of showing some of the features that I have now become to understand. It's pretty intense. I kind of like it. So I hope you all take a chance there and download it, install it. It's free. I know you guys in the other flight simming world, you're going, oh my gosh, another thing free. Yeah, there's a lot of freeware in X-Plane. That's one of the things I really love. We flew probably one of the best 737s out there, and it's free yesterday. Catch it, went into St. Louis. Instrument conditions. The sad thing was we were hoping for the really low visibility in ceilings. Yeah, I know most pilots go, no, we don't. Well, we were. And weather improved as we went, but we still got instrument flying. So, but today, well, you can see the sky looks somewhat blue up there. Hazy, but blue. And we're ready to get going here if you are. So let's pick up where we were leaving off at. We just got the alignment completed, the route put in while the music was running. Let's do some quick tests here, because for some reason people love these noises. Haven't figured that one out, but there you go. A couple of fire checks. We'll even test the APU. And just because most of you love these noises, it'll come on. There it goes. We even checked the cargo hold. All right. So like I said, we do have the aircraft aligned. We're going to come off the external power now, put the APU bleed on. Packs are up and running, and we are beginning the boarding process. Doing this early because I will forget. All right, let's kick away the caterers. Not that one, dang it. I did not mean, I'm on the wrong page. I meant this one. See how bad I messed things up? Oh, I did. There goes one of the baggage loaders out. We'll see if he comes back. That was my bad. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I kicked it away early. Yeah, he's not coming back. Oh, wait. He might. He turned around. He's not coming. All right, well, that's okay. Let's go ahead, close that one up anyway, since we messed up. May actually have to set it to closed. All right, let's set it to close. All right, we'll just close that one up. We'll come back to them. All right, let's continue. We were working with the McDo here, performance. So let's go to takeoff performance page. And you know what? Before we get going too much into this, let's fill y'all in on the route here. Here's Sim Toolkit. Like I always say, our unofficial scorekeeper for flying with Mike. Sometimes nice to us, sometimes awful mean to us, and that's why we like it. Keeps us in check, so to speak. All right, so you can see we're coming out of Liberia, Costa Rica, headed up here to Miami. Right now we have ATC. It's a big day. Usually Cuba has a lot of flights going on to and from the States and around the area. So hence why Miami would be online. All right, but let's look at our loadout for today. Now, numbers always with this aircraft, with ToLiss, we have to put the preface out there. Don't hold me to them. 41,400 payload and fuel, well, actually loaded 24,400. And we got 184 people aboard. So a beautiful flight entailed. By the way, we'll be carrying the UL 345 down here up to ICMIC or ICBIX. Let me look real quick. IKBIX. Cost index 10 at 35,000. Yeah, I know. They're not nice to us today. Here in Costa Rica, we got a little bit of a gusty wind out of the east at 090 at 13, gusting 23. It's clear, visibility's okay. And I know people don't want to leave the 91 degrees. Well, maybe they do. It may be a bit warm to think, hey, it's still wintertime, folks. Now, up in Miami, it too is still warm. Currently it's a variable wind at 4, 10-mile visibility, and scattered 4,800 feet. Temperature there, a balmy, 80 degrees. Currently, if you look a little further, that is the departure info. Why would we get, well, anyway, we'll be landing runway 9. I know you're all going, you want to land 8 left. It's a shorter taxi. I'm sorry, 8 right. Actually, you know, 8 left would be fun. It's a lot shorter. No, we're going runway 9 because most likely they would like to funnel the aircraft from the south onto that runway. All right, so that's our game plan for today. We're actually on VATSIM, so look us up. We're American Airlines 1338. We're in gate 3, so we're just getting close to getting ready to go. From the tower, you can see us way down yonder, and oh, my bad. There we go. And there's the airplane up close. All right, as we said, we are getting ready to, oh wait, you all didn't see any of that. I forgot. I kill it on my side and I forget your side. There it is, way out yonder. All right. Now, with all of that said, current weather, again, 090 favors runway 7. So let's come over here, 09014, that's a good number. 2979. Okay, it's dry, anti-ice. Why are we even considering anti-ice? I know. Points northward from Miami. I know. So, all right, so let's compute. And if we go as planned, we'll have 450 feet left at maximum V1. Let's try something. Let's go in here and go to config 2 and see. That looks better. I think we'll go with that. So we'll go flaps 2, flex it, and probably set our speed 130. That'll put us hopefully at about here, giving us plenty of room to stop if we need to. So 2979, 29.79. Okay, bear with me a second. And we're saying 090 diagonal 14. And I'm going to go ahead put the flap in here and request. Now obviously it will not be identical because I don't have my winds set like here, so we'll see. Click flex, clear. All right, I'm sure we're going to be close. So yeah, we are right on 145, 145, 148. Trim up 0.3. Let's go ahead, insert. And like I said, if we drop this, say 135, 145, 148. Transition here is, wait, this is Miami I'm looking at. Transition level, okay, you're being real mean to me today. 19,000. All right, we're going to leave these as is. I'm pretty sure Black Box does not have anything for Costa Rica, but that's okay. And all set, ready to go. So 135, 145, 148 for takeoff. Trim will set to up 0.3 and we'll plan to use flaps 2. Sound like a good game plan? Let's wrap it up here. Click. Flight. We're going to put the LS on in constraints just in case we have to abort and come back. We'll do the same on the first officer side, although we're going to drop to 20. Has speed. Oh, wait a minute. VOR. Everything's good. Speeds managed. Headings managed by the avionics. And guess what? We're going up to You make sure, in case ATC came on, there is no altitude specified, 35,000. All right, and last but not least on the checklisting here, cockpit lights, beacon, fuel pumps, we're ready to go. All right, let's finish the boarding. And I am gonna, yeah, I'm on the right one this time. All right, we're just waiting for them to close everything up out here. While they're doing that, you know what? Let's bring it in.
Ground to copy. Please, show me where you want to go. Ground to copy. Tau is driving up.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected. I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All right, y'all ready to go fly? We are with Virtual American today, and I see, I thought I did not change that. That is correct.
Tau connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
Give me a little second here. All right, y'all ready to fly? I am. Let's push this back and get going.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, we're pushing her back.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
All right, let's finish this checklist up. All right, so parking brake, engine mode back to normal, APU bleed will go off.
Tower is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Perfect. All right, now we can finish everything up. Okay, so APU, okay, we're set there. Auto brake, max. All right, y'all ready to go? I think we got everything trimmed, takeoff briefing complete. Let's head up to the line. Yeah, Liberia, Costa Rica traffic, American 1338 taxiing out to runway 7. Okay, all checklist has been accomplished. Okay, looks clear to me, so... All right, we're back taxiing runway 7 to the beginning. Glad to have y'all aboard. Flying with Mike, Costa Rica to Miami. Hey, Pratt, PT6, welcome aboard. Thanks for the applause. Liberia, Costa Rica traffic, American 1338 departing runway 7. $80 knots. All right, we are airborne on our way to Miami. It's about a 2.5, 3-hour flight once we get to altitude. We get our TCAS on because we do have some aircraft getting ready to overfly to San Juan, Costa Rica. All right, since we're on our way, let's get the flaps are up, the spoiler's not armed, and we're on our way. And let's push that out a little. I can attest to those wondering, it is extremely windy right now here. All right, and away we go. Welcome aboard. I hope I get this somewhat right. Zach, Howmate, let's see, 456. Welcome in. Thank you, sir. Oh, wait, we had a message. Welcome in, sir. We thank you for the follow. Sorry for butchering your name probably, or your username here really bad. But welcome. We're glad to have you following the channel. All right, there's 19,000 as we ease on up. Hope y'all are enjoying as we head to Miami. Kind of a lazy Sunday ride up to Miami. Still got a good 2.5 hours to go. As we climb, it will come down. Original Godspeed, welcome aboard. Glad to have you in. Hopefully you're enjoying the warm weather like we are. Well, we're about to lose it, but I hope you enjoy it. You thought we were going to get snow soon. Hopefully not here in St. Louis. You can have it all. Right now, we're just shy of 75 degrees. Now, there is an impending cold front here that's going to drop it to tomorrow's highs in the 20s. But no talk of snow here in St. Louis yet. Then again, they're notorious for saying, we're expecting a dusting. And then about 10 minutes later, come back 1 to 3 inches. Then 10 minutes later, 3 to 6 inches. 10 minutes later, Snowmageddon. Welcome to the way St. Louis forecasts. Probably everywhere is the same. I think they're just flipping a coin. Should we go higher? Should we go lower? Higher, lower. But we are climbing for flight level 350. So on our way up to MGA VOR, which stands for Managua, I believe. So, but Southwest Airlines just, Morocco. Wait, whoa. Oh, they had ATC there in San Juan, Costa Rica. I guess we were pittance. Good guys here. Good folks when I've had it. There's been really good controllers down here, and I'm here to tell you. You get the 2.5s as your active there, or 2.5, I should say. You'll enjoy that RNAV. Let's see. Godspeed came across with Wednesday in his area, and Thursday, snow. You can have it. Well, matter of fact, put in a request all snow east. Well, hopefully not too bad. I haven't even looked that far ahead. I haven't watched TV news since Christmas Eve. Or if I have, it's been a little blurb here, a little blurb there, and so. But we are on our way. There's the other Southwest. I knew there were two. Let me try something here. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what that key did. But let me double check. Dang it. That's what I thought. give you a good look at how we're set up graphically. Oh, good, it didn't move. All right, so let's get some stuff done here. Take constraints off, go to airport, turn the LS's off. I don't think we're going to see 75. I think we hit 74 is our top. And now it's 73. Oh, next Wednesday, the temperatures are to rise. Yeah. 74 looks like the high today, 17 for the low. Tomorrow, they're saying 30. I thought we were supposed to be in the 20s. Again, who knows? New winter storm for the Midwest, 40 million people on alert. Okay, that narrows it down to the huge swath of the middle of the country, so you gotta love the news. Let's not be specific. Oh well, let's just get back to flight simming and let the news people deal with the news and leave me alone with it. Oh, but anyway, we're on our way up. Hope y'all enjoy, and we'll be chatting with you here shortly as we head on up. All right, just finished a glance through the news, so I can just turn it off for now. But it sounds like Bridget Bardot passed away. I guess I did. So sorry to hear that. 91 years old. Wow. Let's cruise on. We're through 30, we'll call it 31,500 for flight level 350. And weather is, well, what would you expect down here? Beautiful. Beautiful. Out of curiosity, they wouldn't control here, would they? Not with that kind of a chart will I find out. All right, well, I was like, maybe the San Juan controls Liberia here in Costa Rica as well. Nope, Liberia control, oh, ground tower. Now there's another way to find out. Let's try this. Just do that one. Yeah, Liberia approach. Okay, so they do have their own. Okay. I always hate when there's, airports like this where here in the US they're just expanding their control of the approach cons and TRACONs. And you never know. I mean, all the way up to Peoria is St. Louis, which that makes no sense. But did to someone. So we have to endure that. So. All right, so we are watching the year-and-a-half-old granddaughter again today. So I've just been told she is awakened, and we had to close the door so I don't upset her too much. I'll upset her anyway, but we'll do our best to keep that to a minimum. Wow, there must be some kind of a fly-in into San Juan. Holy mackerel, a lot of aircraft coming in. Here, let me show it to you here as soon as I check here and see if it'll let me. Looks like they're all coming from Panama. So it's a nice flight, by the way. We've done that a couple times here. Southwest beat them. About 4 or 5 or 3 or 4 come. Oh, maybe 4 or 5. Yeah. One went all the way south for some reason. The others didn't. And we're just going to continue. We're the green one way up here. On our way up north. Looks like a lot of Cuba may be coming down. I don't know. We'll see. But again, we'll just sit back, be a little on the quiet side here. I think we're topping out now at flight level 3. Well, no, we got a few more to go. So enjoy the ride, folks. Thanks for being with us. Tell your friends. We'd love to have you all aboard as we head for Miami. All right, we're in cruise. We are looking at about an hour and 45 minutes or so up to Miami. I hope y'all enjoy. I will be right back. I just wanted to let y'all know where we were. Put a getting a short setup to help people on YouTube know we're up and flying. But other than that, folks, I hope you enjoy. We are having a blast here on this Sunday as the temperatures are beginning to drop here. We've dropped just shy of 3 degrees since last I talked to you. I remember one day here we were like this in the mid-70s, and an hour later we were in the 30s. Went from us, I think we had a severe storm, but at least a thunderstorm, to snow. So it's called Welcome to the Midwest. So we'll kind of see how things play out for the rest of the week. According to Godspeed, it might not be all that great. We'll see. Don't know, I don't really want to look, because you know what? When you really boil it down and you step out the door, you know what the weather is. But I can tell you this much. Here on Twitch is the weather where we're headed. Are kind of flying. Although last night would have been pretty cool if we were low instrument conditions, but we still had fun. I have some work to do with a short from that. Try to figure out how to do what I want there. We have a meteorological person here on board. Pratt PT6 nailed it 100%. You know it's cold outside when you go outside and it's cold. There's $1 million a day job for $1 million a year job waiting for you at a TV station. So true. You know it's cold outside when you go outside and it's cold. Can already hear it in St. Louis. The meteorologists are getting scared. Somebody's figured out their gig. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, we're continuing on. Yeah, we'll still call it about an hour and 45 minutes out. But welcome aboard, folks. Leaving Costa Rica, headed up to Miami. Right now, not showing any ATC along the way. A little bit of time to go, so enjoy the music, enjoy the flight. And hey, if you want to chime in the chat, great. If you want to hit us on Discord, we're up and running. So love to have you aboard. And we're glad you're here. And as you can see, ToLiss does a pretty good job with the interior. You know, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I love the seats. Beyond that, it gets cumbersome. But Zebo does a great job. Few others in putting people and all in there. The people sometimes really look scary. And I don't mean that. I mean that in a way that they actually kind of look scary from recent horror movies or Criminal Mind episodes. But yeah, this is perfect. Don't really care if the bathroom door is open. I've seen that post I don't know how many times. Well, the bathroom doors don't open, so why is this such a great airplane? Really don't care if the bathroom door is open. Lord have mercy. We're getting a little hyper technical. So, but anyway, it is a nice thing to see. I am looking forward maybe to a flight here soon, seeing how Southwest is equipping their aircraft with the new security. Excuse me, folks. Still a little tired from yesterday's work, but the security barriers they're putting up now in some airliners. Kind of seeing how this is going to work out, because it will take a restroom out, and how the other airlines will, if I don't even know if it's a mandated thing. So I would assume to make Southwest spend money. But I don't know. But yeah, supposedly there's a new door on top of the one to the cockpit going across the bulkhead here. Not the curtain that says if you cross the curtain, the federal marshal will arrest you and force you to sit in aisle wing 1. No, that's out on the wing. Gets a little breezy out there. No. That really cracks me up when they do what they do. When you cross the curtain into first class. Oh my gosh. So, but anyway, let's just cruise to Miami and enjoy the warmth as temperatures are beginning to show signs of dropping here in St. Louis. Maybe in your area too. But hey, thanks for joining us, taking some time out on your Sunday. As the pastor said today in church, the last Sunday of the year. Great time of the year this upcoming week to begin reflecting on the year behind. Nothing you can change now. So it's what happened? What was your year like? And then turn our eyes forward to resolutions that many people put forth at this time of the year. What are you thinking? What are you what kind of New Year's resolutions are you proposing or trying to attain? So I wish you well this upcoming year. But as we said with a couple of flights here of late, Chuck Swindoll, he is a pastor I listened to a lot when I drove the truck. What a great, he was on the radio. Great teachings from him. Some great comments he came out with here a few weeks ago, maybe a few days ago. I forget when this actually came out. But you don't need to see the whole next year mapped out. You just need light for your next step. His word provides exactly that. His, being God's word, will help guide you. One promise at a time, one day at a time, and one truth at a time. In a season of waiting and reflection, let His word be that light that guides you forward to whatever comes this upcoming year. Really great words that Chuck Swindoll put out. And stuff to really think about. You know, you don't need to know what next year has in store for you. None of us do. We just need to deal with the now. Jesus put it this way: tomorrow will take care of tomorrow. The past has already happened. Deal with today. Everything else falls in place. Now, of course, I massively paraphrased. But yeah, that's where a lot of our anxiety comes from. We want to know what is going to happen on March 12th. Couldn't tell you. But I will tell you, I'm more worried about December 28 than I am December 29. December 29's will do what December 29 will do. All I can handle is today. And it helps to lower your anxieties when you think in this way. And always remember the age-old adage: there is one guaranteed schedule notation you can put on anything that comes your way if you're overwhelmed. It's the word no. You don't have to do everything. Step back, take a breath, and say the word no. So, enjoy, folks. Now, you know, the new year is just about to be fresh upon us, but worry about today. Think about tomorrow, but don't worry about it. Tomorrow will be tomorrow. Your only worries should be what's happening right now, today. Can't change what happened yesterday and the yesterdays before that. They're history. But you can affect today. And that's all you should worry about. So, and I'm worried right now getting to Miami. No, not one bit. We'll get there. Just takes time. So let's kick back, relax, enjoy this Sunday, and realize tomorrow will be tomorrow. Nothing you can do about it. You may think you can, not really. Boy, there's a lot of action in Miami, too. Wow. And with that, folks, I am going to go stretch my chicken legs and use the lavatory. We'll be right back. All right, folks, newsflash, and I didn't know it. It's been raining here. Oh, well. Looking at some siding on the houses now in the yard, the sunlight is returning. Wow. Huh. Something tells me we're about to see the front come through. All right, well, we'll just keep on flying north. We got about an hour and a half to go to Miami. Runway 9 is our intended landing runway, unless, of course, they change it on us. All right, folks, sorry about that. Eating a great snack that I prepared, cheese and crackers without the crackers. But anyway, yeah, no, it's called cheese then. I get it. But it's one of the four major food groups, cheese. So we are on our way. I don't see any traffic along the way. Currently, we're out of range of X-Pilot picking up the centers in both Cuba and Miami. So we are just gonna cruise on. All right, let's try something here. That's the traffic nearby us. Anyway, but yeah, with the a better camera system, you can go through here. Like I can look at the frigate 18 miles away, carrier 12 miles away, or the aircraft we were just looking at. Here's the carrier. So it's kind of a nice little, you know, to have, being that sometimes you'll be told there's traffic 20 miles and it's just not showing up on your TCAS. Well, it'll show up that way. So, but anyway, we're closing in on Selleck at about 163 miles out. Top of descent 400. Ay, I'd like to look at that. But right there at Permo, you can see the traffic we were looking at. We got a couple big heavies up ahead of us, but Cuba's still alive. I don't expect them to go down, so we should be talking to them here soon. But anyway, we're closing in. We're about an hour and a half, 15 minutes out. Just about 35 miles from the equal time point. Let's push out just... Yeah, we're not picking up any traffic. So, but anyway, yeah, to give you a little bit of what this can do for you. Working with the developer, found out that there are a lot of hidden views. I guess I should call it that. I don't know if I would be able to make them... I'm trying to think the word I want. Say, for instance, and I've seen this on a couple, I wanted a camera view like from the landing gear. I don't know if I can do that with what he showed me, but it was pretty interesting, though, what it did do. So that's pretty cool. Could be a bit consuming with this. Now that what he showed me wasn't part of a better camera. It's actually with X-Plane that your num pad actually had what is that 20 more options for you, and always wondered that, and I don't know why they don't publicize that anymore. But anyway, it was neat. Now, whether I have them or not now, that, you know, I'm starting to wonder. But we'll see. But right now, we are closing in Selleck. We will be talking to the controllers. Sandbar will be crossing at or above 23, so 13 at Rogo. Oh, wait, whoa, wrong side. We're going up Hassal. So at least 11,000 there, 4,000 by leg. El leg. Oh, the temperature's down a couple of degrees, but we're also seeing the sun lower, very lower, getting close to sunset. So yeah, we'll kind of watch and see what we get. Gonna check the house, make sure we're still comfortable, so I will be right back. I'd really hate to go out and find the house at like 30 degrees with the heat off. Well, the cold front has come through. Winds are howling out there right now. All right, and looking ahead here, we have Cuba, Miami, and Jacksonville all alive right now. All right, let's see. We're 85 miles away from Cuba airspace. And I have no idea which one. I hate when they have two. Makes it so hard to be ready for them. Well, we'll give it a try. Most likely it'll change. We'll try 124. 124.55. So I hope you've enjoyed a great run here. We're about an hour and a half. Oop. Let's see, looking up Miami Center approach. Ground tower all the way top to bottom. Wow. Don't see that very often. Anyway, we are not far out from Cuba's airspace. Let me pull that in here for you so you can see where we're at and what we got ahead of us. We're right here at the bottom, working our way up. And Southwest coming at us. Going to San Juan like the rest were. All right. One more check here. They're saying 300 miles. I don't know for certain. All I do know is for the Sandbar 3 arrival, Pamper, instead of telling you, or walking you through by voice, we'll look at it. So we'll go ICBIC, Peaky, Pamper at 280, flight level 230 or higher. Sandbar, then Haslam, Haslam, between 11 and 13, 250. And then L leg, 4,000. Again, we are planning the ILS for runway 9. Yeah, I know, it's a longer taxi, I know. Especially to the gate we're going. But I just got a feeling that's what they would rather do with sequencing, since it seems like it might be hopping when we get there. Here's the briefing strip: approach, towers, ground, ILS information, which 110.9092, NS 1500 feet, 200 feet AGL, and missed approach to Virginia Key, and there it is, the routing. So from LEG, we'll be 16 miles out on the ILS. And we are to be at 4,000 feet. It says so mandatory. All right, we'll be dropping down per the chart. And probably 130, 140, so about a 2 minute, 2 minutes to 2 minute 5 seconds to from NS to missed approach point. And we'll have a Malzer with Pappies, and other than that, a beautiful ride in. Just needs to be 200.5 miles on the METAR. On the ground, if everything works out right, we'll either come off at U or T7, work our way to taxiway uniform, and then over here to our gate, which is in this region right here. Like I said, a longer taxi. If we could come in 8 right, bloop, we're there. But we're gonna see if we're doing this right. And if they change it, we'll adjust as well. All right, there's your arrival brief. Let's get over here and start looking at plugging it in. 2053, is that our latest information? As of right now, it's 1 hour and 6 minutes old, so this will change. We'll hold up a little bit. Let's get into Cuba, and then we'll make our numbers. Be right back. My granddaughter is screaming. I don't know why. No, we'll hang tight. Yeah, temperature is definitely going down. We were just 72 degrees 15 minutes ago. We're already in the low to mid 60s. All right, we're about to come into Cuba's airspace. So, what kind of plans do you have this week for New Year's Eve? It's not just a U.S. thing. This is worldwide. So, what kind of plans do you have? Kind of curious out there. Leave them in the comments or chat with me in Discord. I'm starting to think we might have a evening arrival into Miami. Good thing is, it's behind us, not ahead of us. And that being the sun. So, I may have asked during the commercial break, and some of you may not have heard. Question posed to the crowd here tonight. New Year's Eve is only 4 days away, 5 days away. What kind of plans do you have? Like I said then, this isn't just a U.S. thing. This is worldwide. I mean, it's celebrated in all countries. Okay, maybe not China, but possibility it is. And just kind of curious what kind of celebratory plans you have as we switch over to Cuba. Center American 1338 with you, flight level 350. And American 1338 will get 3407 in the box for you. I was thinking, did I miss something? Then I realized we're not in CTAF. Now we'll continue flight plan American 1338. Sounds like the little one getting her exercise, going from the front door to the back, to the front, to the back. I'll be back with you in 15 minutes to tell you how many laps she's already done. Again, if we could bottle the energy of a toddler up to like 10 years old, man, we'd be millionaires. Hang on. Hopefully I didn't confuse her too much. All right, we'll continue our flat plan. I think ICBIX might be... Yep, ICBIC will be where we switch over. That little kid is... Ooh, lightning nearby. Ooh. All right, we're going to put a hold on the music here. Let's... All right, let's see. We do have new information. All right, so we have a 120 at 8. Currently 25 degrees. 30-06. All right, going down the list, let's just to make American 1338, go ahead. I will be looking for that 340 American 1338. Let's take a look. There he is. Oh, that's me. That's who we're going to be seeing here shortly. I actually think I have the contrail. What's his flight level? Yeah, Center American 1338. We have the traffic in sight. It took us a while to find him. All right, what I was getting ready to check. Okay, that's close enough. $45.37. Yeah, we'll do that. We're more interested 142, so that now means 1 hour or 1 minute 56 seconds to from Ennis to our missed approach point. Especially if we maintain 743 feet a minute in the descent, we should meet that with no trouble. Okay, let's bring over the McDo. $25, 120, diagonal 8, 200. Perfect. All right, and they're calling 142, landing speed 137. Awesome. 13,000 foot runway, by the way, folks. So we got a great run here into Miami. We are now getting ready to cross Dengo. And then Elibu, and then Ikbix. That may have to be a flight here soon, Havana. We've flown in and out of Gitmo a lot, but I don't know if we've done that on stream or not, come to think of it. But definitely we need a flight from Havana. But again, thanks for spending your Sunday afternoon here in the U.S. with us and everyone else abroad. Thank you. It's much appreciated. We're down to about 45 minutes till we're on the ground in Miami. And really, again, want to thank you all so much. Means a lot. And we do have right now a stream in the can, in the box, ready for tomorrow. Just got to confer with the CEO that we don't have any conflictions with it. But when I get that sorted out, we'll let you know. And then the rest of the week will be as it will be. But again, hope you all have a great new year coming up. Believe New Year's Eve is Wednesday. So Happy New Year. Hope you're safe and you have some great plans. Feel like sharing? Love to hear you in the chat or here on the Discord chat. Havana has approach. All right, we're over Dengu, headed for Elibu, and then into Miami airspace. To me, this is where the fun is of flying outside your comfort of your home country. Get out, hear the different language. Not a clue what they're saying in that language, but it's kind of cool to hear, you know, just like if you traveled abroad, to hear a different language. So I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. And I'm thankful they can speak English so I don't have to text to them. Okay, looks like no other aircraft will be in, other than, unless something's here. It's not saying. All right, yeah, there's one on the ground, I think. But anyway, we're on our way. Top of descent now. Boink. 96 miles out. I do promise we'll get to trying to use this ACAR system. I'd like to do it one-on-one with a controller to kind of help my density through this. And I say it that way because I can be really dense. Trust me. Talk to the developer of ABC camera, all a better camera system that we're using. Oh, he's probably going, I showed him how to do all of this. Why is it took him so long? Because it takes me a long time to try to sort it out, piece it out, and make it work. And thank you, though, for your patience with me. And to end up in airspace where I can show the camera off. It's pretty cool. If you really ought to look into it if you're interested in getting all those fun shots that you see we're doing with other aircraft and all. Here's a link to the forums for it. Yeah, the only dealing with Cuba I've ever done is over on the East Coast between them and Haiti, where Guantanamo is. So yeah, I need to figure out how to get where I want to come into Havana from. That could be that could be fun, considering I've never been into Havana before. We could do the 90-mile sprint from, actually it's a little longer than that, from Miami to them. But yeah, that ought to be fun. So, and for those curious, if you're not reading the title of the stream at all or any of them that's come up, X-Plane 4.0's Beta 1 is out. And one of our big things ahead of us, we flew, oddly enough, we flew out of the new airport that they've upgraded in X-Plane. We flew out of it the day before the actual update. So it'll be interesting to see the changes. I'll have to kind of get some comparisons for us to see the differences. All right, we are just about 60 miles from top of descent. We'll be handed off prior to that, more than likely. And we'll be into Miami here in about 30 minutes or so. Oh, excuse me. So, we are now, I think, leaving the mainland. It's hard to tell. The haze is really tough out here today. Oh, we're still over land. But yeah, that haze layer is really brutal today and trying to see through it. But I think we're coasting out. But again, yeah, we're in X-Plane 12's 4.0. They call it the C-check update. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% following. I think what they're doing is a lot of performance checking and upgrading and, you know, catching up with what they've done. The radars and the weather that they've done to date probably requires that. But and like I said, we have the new airport Bilboa and in Europe, and we're going to fly it again here soon to see what changed. I wished I'd have kept screenshots from Salzburg before they changed there, other than the fact they got rid of a lot of obstacles that were in our way. So, see what this airport has in store. American 1338 down to flight level 300. All right, glad we got that all established. Okay, coming down. See how we do. If we'd have done this in Zebo, we may have to go vertical speed. Matter of fact, we're going to let's come down at about 1,500 feet a minute. All right, speaking of which, the restriction we at Pamper, okay, so that's further on, so we can maintain what we're doing. I'm not sure if you 132.2 for American 1338. Thanks for the great ATC. Have a good night. One, 3, 2, 2. Good evening, Miami Center, American 1338 with you through flight level 320 for flight level 300. All right, let's see what we have ahead. Oh, you know what I could have done? And well, we'll just request Delta 3, but I forgot I could have put that in the request back in the airport on the ground and see if we got a message. Darn it, totally forget about that. But something else to consider, you could make someone's day in a rather good way and help support the channel. Save 35% until January 2nd on a gift sub bundle of 5 or more. So you'd help the stream out as well as make some people's days brighter. All right, we'll continue our descent via the Sandbar 3, landing east in Miami, American 1338. All right, I know we're a little quiet here, folks. Kind of letting ATC have the floor, but we are descending per the approach or the approach, uh, and we'll put our request in when we're asked. That's never a good thing. This is when they need more controllers. All right, let's get to work here. Seatbelts on. 126.85 per Miami approach, American 1338. Miami approach, FedEx, or correction, American 1338 with you through 17,000 for 4,000, hoping for runway 9. Well, we'll expect runway 9er. Thanks. All right, let's run through this approach checklist. Okay. Okay, auto brakes are set, approach briefing done, constraints on. At leg, we're cleared for the approach runway 9, American 1338. 18 tree for Miami Tower. American 18, or correction, 1338. And Tower American 1338 on the ILS for runway 9 leg. We're cleared to land runway 9, American 1338. All right, left turn to Tango, Victor, Uniform, hold short 12, American 1338. Tango and Victor, hold short 12 for American 1338. Now I've lost which one's Victor. Oh, I see. We're turning. Turn! All right, I don't know how we did on that landing. We'll see what the airline says. Continue taxi for American 1338 Papa Whiskey. And did you say November if needed? Copy that, Papa Whiskey. November, we'll be parking Delta 3. Okay, got it. American 1338 off 12. All right, now it's the long taxi down to Delta 3. We'll come off at spot 4, wrap it around into Delta 3. All right, well, we had a great flight. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was definitely an interesting flight out of Liberia, Costa Rica, and all right, let's just see how busy my own. Holy mackerel. And that, folks, is not all of them. Wow. All right, there's a lot of aircraft we could zoom in on and take a look. All right, we're getting there, slowly but surely. I'm just going to be curious if we were stable on that approach. I think we, within 5 miles, dropped a little bit more than 1,000 feet a minute. We'll see. Not 100% sure. Tattletale Acres will tell us. All right, real quick here. Let's get up here. All right, welcome to Miami. All right, here they come. All right, I was starting to wonder with all the trouble we had there. And let's go up here and get those wing lights off. All right, and why not? All right, there you have it. The whole brigade in, we're in. Well, almost. We still got him to recover. All right, so welcome to Miami. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today. I sure appreciate it. We had a pretty good flight. I'm looking to see how we did. Looks like 222 feet a minute. All right, so let's complete it and double check it. And like I said, I may not be able to get all the information I'm looking for just yet. Oh, why is it pending a review? Livery? What? And we did not. We had an excessive descent. All right, well, you know what? That's how it goes sometimes. All right, but we made it in, no problem. Okay, close that off and let's bring Elevatech in, take a look at it, see how that's scored out. And complete. All right, 223 feet a minute, 133 knots. We're looking really good here, folks. 1.2 Gs. I mean, that's a really good approach landing, and there's your whole look at it. Let's head up here, see where the touchdowns occurred. Okay, 1,000 foot here, 1,500. Call it 1,700. Not bad. On the center line, to me, those are almost more important than how the approach stepped in. As long as you nail it like that, that's what that's what I would look for. But I know chief pilots with airlines have to be nitpicky. I get it. Even though they're virtual. All right, landing on Sim Toolkit, the unofficial scorekeeper looks like 225, same numbers, although a little steeper, 1.5 on the G's. And hang on, I'm going to make it easier for you at least. All right, let's pull up the numbers and you'll see why I call this one the unofficial scorekeeper here in a minute. Okay, we did 2 hours, call it 45 minutes, 960 miles, and just shy of 6,800 kilograms. Let's see how this shaped out. Okay, 1,850 feet down the runway, 13 feet off the center. Boy, that looks a lot different than it did on Elevatech. It looked right on the center line. Oh, well, hey, we'll take it, though. To me, that's a beautiful landing. It's something American has been dying to do, Virtual American. Put these stable approaches in, and oh well. So we're not going to complain. Again, though, but I do want to reiterate, and I'm going to bring up how to get check them out. If you're in and you want to join Virtual American, it's a good airline, good softwares, VAMSys with Pegasus as your ACARS. They're really good. Check them out. Don't sign up till you read all the information, because like I said, while they're not voiding or anything PIREPs with your approach, you are losing some points if you're that kind of a flyer. So be very, understand what you're doing before you sign on the dotted line, as I like to say. But it's a really good airline. They could give you some frustrations. That's why I say ahead of time, check them out. Most of the other airlines I fly with, I don't give that caveat. So just to be, they actually take that slogan, flight sim as real as it can get. They kind of push the limit on that. So if you're into that, check them out. If you're not, stay away, because they will frustrate the heck out of you. All right, well, with all of that said, we've had a great day here of flying. I hope you enjoy, and we're hoping to put another flight in the air tomorrow. So we'll put it up there as quickly as we can. Y'all have a great night. Happy New Year, and be safe. God bless. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow.